Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa and this is the 5 Foot Test Kitchen. Today we will be making the no-bake chocolate peanut butter bars by Savory Nothings. So this is a really great option for a peanut butter chocolate lover in your life. So if you want to step it up just a little bit from those Reese's Hearts, which there's nothing wrong with those Reese's Hearts, but if you want to step it up a little bit from that, this is a great option because it's super simple to make, and you'll probably have a lot of the ingredients already on hand if you do some baking. So to start off with the peanut butter layer, you will need melted butter, a graham cracker crumbs or graham crackers, and you can just mash them up. That's what I did in a food processor. Powdered sugar and smooth peanut butter. And then for the chocolate layer, you will just need semi-sweet melting chips and a little bit more butter. So to start off, make sure that you have your baking dish already lined with foil, and you can either use an 8x8 or a 9x9. It all depends on kind of how thick you want these bars to be. I'm using an 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 because that's what I have, and I'm using my 8x8 for something else today. So this is what we're using. So it'll be kind of in between. So then we are going to stir all of the peanut butter ingredients together, and then we will press it into that. So let's get started. I really think the addition of the graham cracker crumbs is going to be really tasty. It'll give it a little bit of extra crunch. So if you kind of like the sweetness of the peanut butter in the Reese's, which the powdered sugar will give you that, and then a little bit of crunch, I think it's going to be really tasty. It'll be kind of like a peanut butter shortbread-ish thing. I've never had these, but I think they're going to be delicious. Alright, and just like that, it's already all mixed up and we are good to go. We're just going to place this, or pour this into this parchment paper lined, but we don't have parchment paper right now, so foil lined tray, and then we are going to pop it in the freezer for about 5 minutes. And they do say that if you want to use natural peanut butter, you can. I did not. We have a lot of regular peanut butter left over from holiday baking. But if you want to, you will have to keep these in the freezer then for storage because it's a little bit more runny. So it would need to be stored in the freezer. It won't hold its shape. So we're going to get this all spread out. Nice thick layer of peanut butter. This looks amazing, and I'm giving this as a gift, but now I kind of want to keep it for myself, but I can't be doing that. I can't keep everything. So I'm going to pop this in the freezer, and while that's happening, we're going to melt the chocolate and then stir in the butter, and then we'll eventually pour it over the peanut butter. So stay tuned to see that happen. Okay, so we have the peanut butter in the freezer, and we are going to melt this. Don't forget that when you're melting chocolate, you don't want to put it in there for 2 minutes and just let it go. It's going to burn the chocolate, so you want to make sure that you just let it melt for about 30 seconds, then stir, and then 30 seconds until it is smooth. So once it is smooth, then we are going to mix in the butter, which is just a tablespoon of butter to make it a little bit more silky smooth. So we're going to do that real quick. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got some new people watching the videos that I don't think have subscribed yet, so if that's you, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps grow my channel. And if you like this recipe and you want to try it, don't forget to leave a comment in the description or in the comment section below, and the recipe will be linked in the description box as always. And don't forget to go stop by my Instagram and my Pinterest, and now I have a Facebook as well. So let's get started with getting this melted. Alright, so the chocolate is ready and melted, and now we are going to add in the butter. This is actually great because I have a couple little pats of butter left over from some other things that I was doing, another recipe that I'm making today, and they're kind of just little scraps that are left over. So this is actually the perfect opportunity to use those little pieces. So let's get this mixed in. So who out there are peanut butter lovers? I love peanut butter and chocolate. It's great. I think Reese's are my favorite by far. I like peanut M&Ms. And anything with peanut butter cups in it are really good. Obviously, as you guys all know, I love and adore puppy chow, and that's peanut butter chocolate with some extra sugar. So this is right up my alley. I'm really excited to try it, and if I do like it, I do obviously have to give this as a present, but if I do like it, then I will make it again. Alright, this is all mixed, and it kind of thickened it up a little bit, so that'll be really nice. It'll make it like a little bit softer to chew, I think, for the bars. I'm guessing that's the purpose of that. So let's get that. Let's get this out of the freezer. Alright, so we are going to get this poured over. Since it's a little thicker, I'm going to kind of dollop so that way it'll be easier to spread. Once this is done, we are going to put it in the fridge for about 4 hours to let it harden. And then they do note that when you are cutting it, make sure you have it out on the counter for about 10 minutes so that it's easier to slice, which makes sense. It's kind of hard to slice chocolate cleanly, so that's a really good tip. All right. Alright, so the chocolate is all spread. I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator, and then I will be back in about 4 hours in about 4 seconds for you guys. Stay tuned. Alright, so the peanut butter chocolate bars are out of the fridge, and I think they're still a little bit soft, but I'm just going to go with it just so you can try this out. I'll put them back in the fridge so that they can finish setting overnight. But I'm really excited to try these. They look super delicious, and my husband is anxiously waiting to try the rest of this after I am done tasting it on camera. So he wants me to quickly do this. He just nodded yes in the background. So let's try this. That is just super tasty. I really, really like that. It's a nice balance between the sweetness of the peanut butter and the chocolate, but the chocolate's still a little bit closer to the dark chocolate side because it is that semi-sweet chocolate. So this is going to be a really nice treat to have. I definitely really recommend you do this for Valentine's Day if you need a quick treat to make. Make sure you get it done the day before, though, because you do have to let it set in the fridge for about 4 hours. You can probably expedite it a little bit in the freezer, but you definitely want to make sure it's chilled, or else if you're giving it to someone like this, it's going to be a little messy. So as always, if you make this recipe, don't forget to let me know in the comments down below, and hit that subscribe button so that I can help continue grow my channel, and so I can keep putting out videos like this right now it's Wednesday, Saturday. I might be changing to Thursday, Sunday at some point. Let me know if you have a preference on that as well. So wherever you are, I hope you have a nice night, morning, or afternoon. Bye.